Hey there, how's it going everybody? Welcome back, Plant Abundance here. So what we've got here is an expired patch of Jerusalem artichoke stalks, also known as sunchoke. You can see here where all the flower heads once were. This put off a beautiful, nice, showy cluster of yellow mini sunflowers. And now here we are, still in the first week of fall, and the plant has pretty much completely died. There's still a little bit of life left in the plant. I've actually got other patches that are still fully alive. But this particular patch is done. It's ready to be harvested. I've made other videos in the past where I showed me actually harvesting the tubers, and I'm not going to get into too much detail on this video, but I will link to those videos below in the description box. But I just wanted to share with you really the timing and your options as far as harvesting these wonderful little tubers, which are a great replacement for potatoes. And because it stores its carbohydrate in the form of inulin, it's been touted as a possible replacement for folks with diabetes. One important thing to note about that is that if you do end up harvesting and storing your tubers long term, the starches will then begin to convert into sugars and become comparable to a potato. So something to keep in mind. So at this point, the plant's obviously no longer aesthetically pleasing. So what I'm going to do is just quickly go around and chop it on down. Just a simple pair of hand pruners works well for this. You can see some of the tubers right here at the surface as the chickens started digging into this patch. Alright, so that took about 30 seconds to clear, and now I've got a bunch of good material to add into my hugelkultur mounds. Alright, so here's your options when it comes to harvesting these tubers. So now that the stalks are completely dried and you've cut them down, you can harvest those tubers straight away. Your second option would be to go ahead and leave them in the ground until you're ready to use them. They'll stay nice and fresh there. My only recommendation with that would be to go ahead and pull whatever you want to harvest for the season for eating prior to the winter rains and cold coming in. That does have a potential to rot some of the tubers, although you're going to have plenty of viable tubers left in the ground. This is a perennial crop that will survive all the way down to zone 3, no problem. Your basic preparation for these tubers is going to be to clean the dirt away, just scrub that off, peel them, and then slice them. You can eat them raw, you can eat them cooked. I'm going to be making a recipe with these coming up real soon over at Plant-Based Eats. So check us out over there if you would. Love to have you. Well, that's going to do it for now, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you're having a great day. Have yourself a great weekend. I'll be talking to you again soon. Take care. It looks like the cleanup crew has arrived. Anytime I clear a new section in the garden, they'll come around looking for any fallen seed or bugs that have emerged. And they do a great job just clearing and preparing the bed for the next season's crop. And I have seen them peck a bit at the Jerusalem artichoke, but for the most part they leave it alone, so not a big deal if I leave it in the ground.